How you doing, everyone? Welcome back to the episode of Krypto Playboy. My name's Seymour. Guys, so again, chuck us a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more content coming out. And most importantly, join the Discord, because in there you'll find the best tips, the best pre-sales around, and you'll find the best community. There's myself and the disciples in there, ready to help with anything you need. And we're all one family. We treat each other the same in there, and we help each other out. That's what it's about: growing your crypto knowledge, growing the community, making it better for everyone in there. So if you want to get involved, click that link that was up there. Get into it now. All right, today's episode is going to be a quick one, so let's get into it. All right, so I've had a lot of guys message me saying, hey, what's going on with this market? So we're seeing the market was dropping. Had a little bit of a bounce back now. People are going, oh, should I buy? What should I do? And it's my first time in crypto. It's a lot of the messages I get is my first time in this. I want to get involved in it. So these guys are getting involved in a lot of pre-sales with me, and they're loving that because it's a super simple process, but they also want to get involved in trading or involved in some of these bigger altcoins. And what I recommend to a lot of people, if you've never done crypto before, you've never done any sort of trading, even in stocks and that before, this is a super easy method that you cannot go wrong with. Okay, here it is. It is called HODL Power. What this means is you buy it, you close your computer, and you walk away from it. Don't look at it for a long time. And you may ask, that's super simple and sounds very stupid, but I'll tell you this now, sometimes the most simplest things work. There's no overthinking about it. There's no have to learn TA or anything. You literally got a stack of cash, you buy some, you sit on it, and you walk away and come back to it another day. Now you're thinking, okay, does that actually work? Well, I'll take you back to a few things that I've done in the past. It's worked very well. I've done everything. I've done mining. I do trading, and I'm still doing that now. And I'm heavy into pre-sales. That's my favorite thing because I love pre-sales. I love these new projects coming up, and I love the crazy returns you can get in it. But not only that, you can get behind a project at an early stage, and you can watch it grow in crypto and become huge in the space. So that's what I like about pre-sales. You can support things that are going to be happening. These fundamental projects are going to change the world. That's what I love about it, and that's what you get involved in pre-sales for. You really can make a difference with them. Now, if you want to get involved in simple trading, this is what I've done when I started, and I still do this now. If I see a good project, you dump a bunch of cash on it and you sit there. Easy method. Now, look at this. My chart's not going back further. I can only get 2020 here. I was doing this back 2016. So you can imagine the price was a lot less than this, and it was a very easy method. But if you look at this, say you came in here along 10th of February 2020. You bought some Bitcoin. You're like, yes, $10,300. It's going to go up. And it done the opposite. It went down to $5,000, $3,000. And you started to shit yourself and you went, what have I done? I've just made the biggest mistake of my life. And I've lost more than 50% of my investment. Now, a lot of guys I know, what they did was they sold their Bitcoin. And they said, no, I'm out of this. This is too scary. This is too much for me. And they walked away from it. They had enough. Well, what I did, and a few other guys in my situation when these type of things happened wasn't much into trading. I was just learning back 2016, 17. I had no idea what I was doing, and had some good advice from my dad. And he said, walk away from it, come back to it when it's a better day. That's exactly what I did. Came back a year later, it was a whole different story. In that year's time, I learned what trading was. I learned what to do. And I looked back at my portfolio and went, holy shit, that is up quite a lot. Now this works. Look at this. You purchased here, yep, died in the ass here. But shut that computer screen, come back a year or two later, what do you know? You're up. What do you know? You're up some more. And what do you know? The market's down and you're still up on your position. So this is a super simple, stupid strategy that works very well, especially when you're looking at these kind of bigger coins or these early stage coins. So say you get involved in a pre-sale, you purchase a bunch on it, and you pull some profits out, obviously, and you sit the rest there. Don't come back to it for a while. This is the type of returns you can see. Like Bitcoin, people are saying, when's a good time to buy? When's a good time to buy? Well, the average person, after they hear a bunch of the news and see their mates making money, they buy here. All right, you want to try to avoid buying that. So this market dipping, that'd be a good time to top up. I was saying DCAing, guys, dollar cost averaging, that's what you should be doing. And you could top up on the Bitcoin. No trading knowledge needed. You're just purchasing and topping it up. If you had a big lump of money, you said, okay, I'm going to buy some coins now. You know what? This might be a good entry point for you. If you're going to HODL, you sit there, purchase your coin, lock it away in a little ledger, somewhere you're not going to look at it, no one's going to touch it, and come back to it. Just remember this strategy. If you bought here, you would have been shitting yourself when it went down, correct? You buy here, went down, you've been, oh no, panicking. But long-term hodling, it comes back to you. Yep, came back again. What do you know? You're back in profit again and again. It's one of those things, you shut the lid, walk away. Now, you think, okay, that's just Bitcoin doesn't work. Well, this was Ether. This is one of my favorite coins I've ever done. I used to be mining this quite a lot. And also I purchased this very heavily back in 2018. And this was one of those things, you looked at it and you said, all right, what am I going to do with this? Market's going nuts. So say if you purchased here and it died, you would have said, oh no, I've lost 50% of my investment. If you sold it here, and a few years later you came back to it and went, oh my God, it hit $4,700, you'd be kicking yourself. And I know a lot of guys did this. So myself, I learned this in the market, and when I saw Ether take a dump, dived on a bunch of it. And you know what? It did go down a bit more after that, and that was like around the $300 range, went down from there. And I was like, you know what? This is going to come back. We knew it was going to come back because Ether was a coin everything's being built on. It was an early stage then. Everyone was getting involved in it, and it's still very volatile. And from there, what do we see? Stayed around that price, 265, 195, 300, played in that range. Then it started to climb and climb and climb. And even this massive pull-up we had here, almost $5,000 it hit Ether. Pulled back down to 2,500. You know what? Still in profit from $300. That's HODL Power for you guys. Remember this, HODL Power. It works, right? This is a tried and proven method. And if you don't have any idea on trading, test this out. Sit there and hold it, all right? You're not going to have to wait a week. You have to wait a long time, a couple months, even a couple of years. But you can set aside some funds for it and sit it there. That way, later on, you don't kick yourself and say, oh, I shouldn't have sold at a loss. Oh, I only made 5% profit. I could have had so much more. Well, there you go. It might be good for you to purchase a bunch. You see a jump, sell a percentage of it, and keep the rest in your HODL portfolio. It's always good to hold some of these major coins. Another massive one that really worked well for me was DOT, and I'm still holding this very heavily to today. Even better, you can use this in parachain. So this might be a benefit for you guys to go, all right, buy a bunch of this. I'll sit it down in my HODL portfolio, and also I can use it in parachains. I'm going to get free coins while I'm still hodling my DOT. Check this out. I bought this back when it came out, like early days of DOT. And people were like, why are you buying that? It's not a good coin. It's going to go nowhere. Well, that's nice. You have your opinion, I have mine. And what do you know? It did make some moves. Very popular coin. And it's up there in the top 100. People like this. It's going to grow bigger and bigger. Now the parachains are happening for it. There's massive things coming ahead for DOT. So again, this might be one of the scenarios for you guys where just getting into crypto, you want to purchase some coins, Bitcoin may be a bit out there and you think, okay, I can't afford $50,000 a coin. It sounds too much. Don't forget, you have to buy a whole coin. But say you want to buy something more affordable, you might go, all right, I look at this. This looks more up my alley. I can buy more of these because a lot of new guys like to look at coins and say, hey, I've got 10,000 of these compared to I have one coin. That's what a lot of new guys' mentality is. That's what they love those meme coins is because for $1 they get 1 billion coins. That's what guys love them for. Because the mentality of this $1 of 1 billion coins is going to go to $1 a coin. So look at that and you say, okay, I want to put my money and get some more coins out of this. DOT is always a good option because it's one of those ones that has huge growth ahead, especially the parachains that are being built on it now. Go check them out, watch some previous videos on it. Parachains are growing. There's big things coming for them and there's so many coming up, it's not funny. Do your research on them and you'll see. HODL it. You'll thank yourself later on in the future. I'm not saying 2 weeks down the track or a month. I mean long-term HODL power. In the meantime, go chuck in some parachain auctions. You get a win-win. Another good coin you should have got involved in the early days and HODL. Check this one out. This is BNB, Binance coin. Look at this. Back in the day, 70 cents, $10. Man, imagine me and this poor bastard bought it at $20. He was like, oh no, it's gone down. Went down to $10, $7. He sold his coin and said, I shouldn't have done that. I've lost this money on it. Worst coin I've ever bought. Then he opens his computer a few years later and goes, what have I done? $700. I sold that at $7. He's probably still there crying, all right? This is HODL power for you. You're in this situation, you're HODL strong. Now, say if you purchased here, this is a good method for you guys, and you're in the HODL method. You see some profits. take some out of it if you're happy with it. Don't be greedy. Pull some profits and leave some in your HODL portfolio. That way you're still holding some and you still pull a profit on it. It works, trust me. This is what I do with my HODLs. Hold them. I see a big move in the market. Yeah, pull some profit out. Don't be greedy, guys. It's always good to pull profit, and it's always good to hold some of these coins. So there's a great example of HODL Power and how it can work for you. Nothing happened for 2 years here. And then boom, off we went. Massive growth. People cleaned up on this. Very, very good coin. Very happy to get involved in this and make these moves and get involved with hodling things. That's all I want to show you guys how hodling can work. Super simple, super easy, and told you quick video on how to understand this. And I hope to answer a couple of guys, because I had a lot of guys DM me about this saying, what do I do first time trading, first time involved in crypto? That's the easiest method I can recommend to anyone. And rather than repeat this 100 times the messages, here it is in a video for you guys. You can see it, you can see the charts, I don't lie. Hodling works. So guys, if you want to learn more, you'll get involved in the tips, you want to DM me, you want to DM my team, check out our Discord in there. You can talk to any of us in there. We're happy to help you guys. It's a fun community and you can learn so much more. And best of all, you can get involved in the upcoming pre-sales we have, which are going to be massive. So with these pre-sales, you get involved in them. A lot of guys like to turn this into their HODL portfolio. They'll pull some profits and they will sit them there and HODL them because they know 2 years time, 3 years time, these things can grow massively. Check out Tron. I remember purchasing that back in the IDO stage in 2017. The website wasn't even in English. And we looked at it and people were like, what is this crap? What is this project? I had to get my friend to translate it for me. Done the project, it came out, it went nuts. And now look at it, it's still up there. Over $1,000 in there, that went over 300x from what we did. It's massive. So you can see this type of gains, they take time, but again, that's a HODL position for me. Put them in there, lock it away, don't look at it, come back to it. And the cool thing about this is now, a lot of projects have staking options. So I get into hodling, you can stake them, earn more tokens. So you're basically getting coins for free, making money doing nothing. And then when it does jump, you have more than you started with. So imagine you put a coin in there and you're staking getting like say 100% return a year, right? You're getting heaps more, a lot of coins now. But say you're getting 100%. You stake it for 2 years. You're going to more than double what you had in there easily, okay? Say you're lazy with it, you don't update it, you don't compound it, you'll easily double what you have in there. Now the price goes up 10x. You're laughing, okay? So do not miss this, guys. Check it out, understand what I'm talking about, and join the pre-sales in the Discord and learn more about this, all right? Thanks, guys. Stay tuned for more updates, and I'll talk to you guys very soon.